Republic Act 10066, also known as the Natural Cultural Heritage Act of 2009. It is strengthening the NCAA and its affiliated cultural agencies and for the other purposes. A legislation providing for the protection and conservation of the natural cultural heritage ensures effective coordination among concerned agencies in order to prevent the diminution, depletion, and destructions of the country's cultural heritage. The Act lays out the following provisions such as the creation of the Philippine Registry of Cultural Property for the registration and preservation of cultural property, the export, transit, import, and repatriation of cultural property, the designation of heritage zones, the powers of the Commission, and the role of cultural agencies, penalties, and etc.
As part of heritage tourism, people visit historic sites and cultural attractions all around the world. Through this type of tourism, people can learn about a specific location's history, culture, and traditions. It also contributes to the preservation of historic sites and the development of local economies. Whether touring historical ruins, visiting museums, or attending cultural events. Heritage tourism offers a diverse and fascinating travel experience. Heritage is important for understanding not only the past of a place but also the people, races, and lives of individuals who once resided there. Future generations can learn more about themselves by being educated about their heritage. People can see the world's limitless prospects through learning history.
What is the importance of heritage tourism? It is what we have inherited from the past and to value and enjoy in the present and to preserve and pass on future generations. Our heritage provides clues to our past and how our society has evolved. It also helps us to examine our history and traditions and enable us to develop an awareness about ourselves. It also helps us to understand and explain why we are the way we are. Heritage is also a keystone of our culture that plays an important role in our politics, society, business, and worldview. It informs, influences, and inspires public debate and policy both directly and indirectly. That's all. Thank you.
So next is preservation. When you hear of this word, what comes into your mind? Well, preservation is maintaining something important alive, undamaged, or free from decay or test or procedure. Historical preservation is an endeavor that seeks to preserve, conserve, and protect buildings, objects, landscape, or other artifacts. Next is why preservation of heritage is important. So the answer is this. Preservation is very essential to preserve heritage because it gives us an irrefutable connection to the past and certain social values, beliefs, customs, and traditions. This allows us to identify ourselves with others and impart us of unity, belonging.
Heritage asset. Heritage asset is a primarily have a social and cultural and historical significance for community. And also, heritage asset is they have also include things that are valuable in terms of history, art, and science, and also technology. This is heritage. The importance of heritage asset. The importance of heritage asset is to provide clues to our past and how our society has evolved. And also, the importance of heritage asset is it can help promote national pride and identity. Importance of heritage asset is to provide residents with a way to stay rooted in their own country. This is the importance of heritage asset. Resource mapping, also known as cultural mapping, is the technique of gathering information about both tangible and intangible cultural assets. It is not a literal map with names and directions, but rather a tool for learning about cultural resources that can be used for heritage tourism. The tangible cultural assets include places like museum, art galleries, and historical sites. Intangible, on the other hand, include things like traditions, customs, and practices. Cultural mapping assists in discovering the diverse and abundant cultural resources that can improve heritage tourism in a given location. Cultural mapping can promote heritage tourism, which focuses on experiencing a region's cultural, historic, and natural riches. By locating and presenting cultural assets, heritage tourism can help an area's economy by attracting tourists.
Importance of the cultural mapping. In order to foster cultural variety for economic, social, and regional development, cultural mapping offers an integrated pictures of the cultural character, significance, and workings of the place for communities to recognize, celebrate, and support. Process of gathering, documenting, evaluating, and synthesizing data in order to describe a community's or group's cultural resources, networks, links, and usage patterns. In order to foster cultural variety for economic, social, and regional development, cultural mappings offers an integrated picture of the cultural character, significance, and workings of a place. It's for the communities to recognize, celebrate, and to support.